wondering why we're here. And I hate the fact we can't turn back, 'cause what I did, it hurt you bad. And I know that I did you wrong, know that I led you on, know that I did you wrong. But I was running blind, and I wish I took the time to really ask you how you feel. So tell me now, how will I know if you really love me? I say a prayer with every heartbeat. I fall in love whenever we meet. How will I know? 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 Every night I'm running wild to heal the scars and clear my mind. Oh, yeah. But it's hard to find the space I need to contemplate that you're not mine anymore. And I know that I did you wrong, know that I led you on, know that I did you wrong. But I was running blind, and I wish I took the time to really ask you how you feel. So tell me now, how will I know if you really love me? I say a prayer with every heartbeat. I fall in love whenever we meet. How will I know? 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 Oh, can you tell me? I need to know, I need to know. How will I know if you really love me? How will I know? How will I know? How will I know if you really love me? I say a prayer with every heartbeat. I fall in love whenever we meet. How will I know? How will I know? How will I know if you really love me? I say a prayer baby, just passing through.
Last night, all I think about is you. Don't stop, baby, you can walk too. Don't want, baby, think about you. You know that I never gonna lose.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now, the night is come. But sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts.
Hello and welcome to the press conference after a match with Alba Berlin. We start the assessment from the coach and afterwards no echo. First I would like to congratulate Real Madrid. It was a good match. They dominated in nearly all aspects. And now we need to improve and to recover players. We need to be all together to keep on believing in what we do and to remember that we were not as good when we won 3 matches at the beginning of the EuroLeague, and we are not as bad now. And we need to believe in what we do and to recover ourselves both physically and mentally, little by little, to build on it and to keep on improving the next few weeks. Questions for the coach? Please identify yourself and the company that you represent. Good evening, Juan Martin from Radio Nacional. What did the team miss when they started playing? What happened? I don't remember when we were 4. That was very soon in the match. I don't think there's a specific moment in the match. The level of intensity from Real Madrid was better than ours. We were a bit intimidated. we try to play with energy, but right now we're in a difficult situation because at the beginning of the season we had a lot of players who were injured, and the team took a step forward and played some small miracles. We played quite well. Of course, that level of miracles cannot be maintained. We recovered some people and we got other players who were injured, different ones. Therefore, the ones who came back are not on the best moment. They're getting the right pace, and therefore the average level of the team is kind of low. That's why we need to know that the EuroLeague is a tough one, and a team like ours needs to have momentum from the season. We're now in a bad moment, but we're not too smart to be aware of the situation we're in and to keep on working so we can improve that situation to go back to a level which is a lot higher than what we saw today. Any further questions over here? Ricardo Moreira from Agencia F. It's true that looking at the statistics, nearly all aspects the Real Madrid dominated, but I thought it was interesting that you were the team with more rebounds, and in the first half you just got 9 of them. So too tough. Physically we're not well. Tiemann 2 weeks ago was injured, he's coming back, he's recovering. We had physical internal problems, we're not able to be in a good moment. And Madrid, if it's not the best rebounder team, it's the second one, so it's not like we did poorly against a bad team. Today we were a bit intimidated and froze, maybe not believing that we could win. And if you don't play against Real Madrid at 100% knowing that you can do something amazing, the normal thing is for you to lose out of 20 or 30. So we need to learn. We're a young team, and I hope that this bad moment of the last matches will make us be better at the end when we recover. Any further questions for the coach? Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Sometimes I just can't take it. Sometimes I just can't take it, and it isn't alright. I'm not gonna make it, and I think my shoes untied. I'm like a broken record. I'm like a broken record, and I'm not playing right. Just cynical, how about you kill me till you tell me on the heavenly phone. So hold tight, come on, come on. Just to let you know that you've got a higher power. Got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power, and she really someone I wanna know. Electric. This boy is electric, and you're sparkling like the universe connected. And I'm buzzing night after night after night. This joy is electric. This joy is electric, and you're circuiting through. I'm so happy that I'm alive. Happy I'm alive at the same time as you, 'cause you've got a higher power. Got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power, and hands up shaking just to let you know now you've got a higher power. You got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power. You want it in your lifetime. I'm going a million miles an hour. When for so long I've been down on my knees in your.
Good evening. We start a press conference post March. First, the assessment from the coach and then questions. I believe we understood quite well the game style from Alba Berlin. We knew it was a very dangerous team getting there in the counter-attack, which is a team which plays a little in the three-pointers line. And we were able to attack properly because that also provides the possibility of being well positioned in the back. I believe we started quite well the match. They reacted well. Alba has a lot to be said about it with the style of game they propose, and they came back to the game, but we had a good advantage in the break, and we understood quite well that the match was not over, not by far, and we were able to do it even better after the break. Although as they play that quickly, they go straight back into the match, and we had to pay a lot of attention. I believe we were doing quite well in the defense. We were blocking many of the shots they performed. We were completing defense of 24 seconds throughout the match. Yes, a few of them. And we recovered 9 balls, which is something new for me because usually we don't recover a lot. We recovered 9 balls, and that provides some extra balls. It's true that we lost, I don't know if it was 14, I don't remember top of my head, 16 balls, but we also gave 21 assists, and I believe it was 15 by the break, and that helped to have an offensive balance. Allowed us to be properly set in the back. I believe it was quite a good match, and I'm happy that some of the players who were not finding their game so far, they're finding it. We'll start a set of questions. Please identify yourself and the company that you represent. Over there, the first one. Hello, choose Nico Diaz for Real Madrid Television. Congratulations on the win. First, today we got to Wissing Center, the leading team on rebounds, assists and blocks from the EuroLeague. And the difference is 37-16, 21-14 in assists and 9-2 in blocks. So I'd like for you to assess that, and also to assess would you believe the team could get Nigel Williams, who was getting back after such a long time. Those are the statistical figures from today, which is true that some of those statistical areas are going good for us, others were all not so good. We have to keep on working. I believe it's not that important. We dominated in some facets. Alba Berlin, we fight every day, every match to improve. Today we took a step forward in some things, but we have to keep on working together to understand what we want as a team, and that way we will keep on growing. I always say that a win helps to believe in what you do, but that if there's a step back with a question or a match that is not as good and that we lose, we have to keep on working on the same line. Right now, we will celebrate tonight this win, and tomorrow we'll be thinking of the next thing, because this doesn't allow you to enjoy too much. Nigel, who came back, we're really happy with him. Of course, he getting back is another reinforcement on a position which, with this such tight calendars, is also very good. It gives some energy. He played well on the match, on the part of the match he played. He was not for a long time, but he's recovering from a long injury, so he will get back little by little, and we're happy about his return. Pilar Casado from Cadena Copia. I would like to ask about Anand Hanam. We saw him sitting down at the end of the bench with his full... so he got... injured in a left leg, and we should test him to see what happens. It's a pity because he was starting to get back in the team the way we wanted, with quality minutes, and play in the way he knows, which for us is really important. Adam, like everyone, but he contributes with the knowledge of the game that quite often is very important. So we'll have to wait and see for the test, but yes, he was injured. Javier Rodriguez from Planet ACB. It is a match to win, but also to enjoy and have fun. Do you think your players had the most fun today because of their faces and everything else? I believe we've been doing it properly for a few matches. It's true that some others were not as good. The players we have in the team are players who like basketball. You can see that. Also, when they train, they stay, they do a lot of extra work. They stay to compete amongst them, and they enjoy basketball, and I like that they enjoy what they do. In general, we can say that we're privileged because we can do what we want, what we like, to be able to do this professionally. And I'm really happy every time we do the work with that happiness, with that excitement, and that they enjoy that. Obviously, it's not the same to win that to lose, and you enjoy a lot more winning. Any further questions over there? Hello, Juan Martínez from Radio Nacional. How are you living today? You think it was the most complete match EuroLeague-wise? I don't know. I don't know if it was the most complete. I think we did something quite well, which is to understand that it was a very dangerous team. This Alba proposes a game that is difficult to. It's not easy to find a team playing so bravely. And I was saying the other day, before we started the match, that they used 12 seconds from the possession, and we were able to expand their attacks because we paid a lot of attention. The defensive balance we were doing quite well, and I believe that for me, I like that. I also liked for the team to play in running, that the first half we scored and we leave the other team on just a few points, and they usually score more. And I would like to get for us to play quite well and to think that one day we had a match which is really close to perfection, but that's difficult in basketball. Basketball is about making mistakes and getting things right. It's about knowing how to survive those mistakes and to overcome those mistakes, because sometimes things doesn't happen the way you want, but then you keep on working and you find the right way. So I'm happy because of that, because we keep on knowing each other more and more. We know that we have the possibility of being important for the team, and little by little, no one needs to understand that basketball is to just being a bright star. But if we go together, we defend together, and we attack together, we can do good things. But we're starting and we have to keep on working. We cannot, just because I believe we had a good match, we cannot think that we are on the right path. We have to keep on working, and we have to keep on, let's say, settling some principles that at the end of the game is the best to play properly as a team. Is that all? Thank you.